Hello, welcome to this Pi Plus tutorial. In this video, I will show you how to use the travel monitoring template. This template is an Excel document, so you will need the Excel program from Microsoft Office or similar programs. You can also check our software mapping on our website erasmustools.eu. The travel monitoring template helps you monitor aspects regarding traveling. These aspects are important, especially when you have large events with multiple participants. It is important for you to know when your participants arrive, which are their flights, for example, and of course, what are the costs involved. This tutorial is an Excel document that has two sheets. The first sheet is this one, the Read Me First, and it explains what the template does, how it functions, and all the other important aspects that you need to consider when using this template. Basically, it is very easy to use and to understand. I will show you the second sheet of this template, the one that you will be actually using. It has columns from A to H, and in the columns, as you can see, we have listed the participant name, the organization, the points through which the certain participant went through, the location, date and time, the means of transport, the price for the tickets, and we have a column where you can put in your comments. This is an already filled in example which shows us 3 participants to a certain event. In this case we have John Doe, Jane Doe and Dan Doe, each coming from different organizations. In this case we have 2 participants coming from DAC and 1 coming from ASCVJ. Let's take, for example, John Doe. The trip of John Doe starts in Gothenburg. It starts on the 25th of October at 1914. At this time, John Doe takes a bus. The bus takes him to the Gothenburg airport, from where he has a flight on the same day at 11 p.m. that will take him to Frankfurt. The number of the flight is Lufthansa flight 5437. From the Frankfurt airport, where he lands on the next day, on the 26th of October, he will take another flight, Lufthansa flight 1998, which takes off at 8:45 and will take him to the end point of the journey, which is Stuttgart. He will land in Stuttgart on the 26th of October at 10 o'clock. Of course, he will have the same flight number. Here listed in the G column, we have the costs for the journey taken by John Doe. We can see that the bus fare was 10 euro, and for the flight we can see a price of 250 euros. There are actually 2 flight segments from Gothenburg to Frankfurt and from Frankfurt to Stuttgart. We only listed the price once because, as usual, when you buy flight tickets, you pay only once, no matter how many legs the journey has. So in case the participants come by plane, you only write the price once. You don't divide the sum by the legs the journey has, for example. No, you just write it once. And here below we have the total costs for the journey taken by John Doe. The same applies for the other 2 participants. Their destination was also Stuttgart. They came from different parts. For example, Jane came from Timișoara. Dan came from Nicosia. For each of them, we have the amount spent on the flight, and in the end, you can add a cell where you can sum up the entire costs for the participants. If you would like to add more participants, it is possible. You just basically go copy and paste. You can also group or ungroup, and in this case you see less information, but it is useful when you have multiple participants and, for example, you want to look at the costs and you are not interested in the stops made by a certain participant. You are just interested to see the starting point, end point, and the amount of money that has been spent. Another helpful aspect regarding this tutorial and this template is the fact that you can monitor the costs for traveling for the entire project. You, as a receiving organization, are not very interested in the return journey, from where the participant leaves, through which points he has to go in order to reach home. It is not very important for you to know, but what is important for you to know is that you can monitor here the entire traveling costs. So the costs involved by the journey towards you, towards your country, your destination, and the return journey for the participant. So you can have an overview for the entire travel budget involved in your project. This was the travel monitoring template. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have questions, you can write them in the comments section of this video. And I hope you enjoy and use this video.